guys, so the show you're getting ready to watch, enjoy, but do understand that it was recorded prior to the UTLR Cup race, and from my understanding, things have gotten even more interesting. A lot of things have happened, but I'm not going to report on things that I don't know. I was not there, and I have not gotten the full story. So I'm going to leave that up to everybody else to do your own research on that until we get a little more information ourselves. But yeah, just know that the show was definitely recorded prior to that race, so there is some things that's happened. But enjoy the show, and we're not sorry.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Doc Nanners, YouTube host that failed to learn his manners, talking games, entertaining you, and hanging out with Ducky 2. It's good! Welcome back to the Lagging Legends Racing Network, and welcome to this iteration of the Speed Report. Now, I know it's been a little while since we've been on air, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you we've been busy. That is true. Life gets hectic sometimes, especially around the holiday seasons, but that is not the only reason. And I have debated, I have deliberated, and I have came to the decision that honesty is the best answer, and the facts are I have dreaded making this episode. I have dreaded coming on here and having to talk about a few different things because I have been in complete conflict with myself. Do I paint a picture, or do I just flat out tell the truth? And the more and more I think about it, the more and more I watch things happen, the more and more I realize as a content creator, as a host, as somebody that you are tuning in to watch for content, it is my obligation to you to tell the truth. And with that coming out, me saying that, I'm going to go ahead and pass it on over to Ducky because I think you know what we're leaning into, man. So you go ahead and start the chariot up. Go ahead and start pulling. Where you want to go with this thing?
I'm fine wherever you want to go, man. We can talk UTLR first if that's what you'd like to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely fine. We'll go ahead and start off with some UTLR content. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I'm just going to put it out there to the world. UTLR is impressive. It's very impressive with its quantity, but the quality, especially from the administration side, has been lackadaisical at best.
Yep, that sucks to hear and say, but yeah, I agree. What was a league I once really had a lot of fun in? I'm not having fun, and it's not because of bad finishes. I can take that. I can eat that pill all day. It's just, oh, we're going to give this guy a penalty, but we have a new admin who does the same thing, but he's not going to get penalized at all. But it's okay. He's also never ran a full season of NASCAR, but he's an admin because he knows what he's doing. No, and that's not me coming at. We'll just go ahead and I'll get it out of the way, Yeti. I'm not coming at you to be a jackass. I'm not. I think you're a little in over your head, and that happens. But I hope you pick up some stuff from certain admins, and then I also hope admins just penalize the right thing, penalize yourself, do the right thing. Don't just make it to where y'all are okay. Because I've seen, and I've seen from Yeti, and he defends himself all the time, and I haven't seen him take blame for anything yet. So I just call it like I see it.
It's true. And the facts are, I am new to UTLR. I came in wanting to have a good time. I was really excited. I was looking forward to it. And at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, I don't give a rat's ass anymore. I could care less what anybody thinks. I could care less what anybody on the administration decides to do. I could care less if they decide to say, we don't want you covering our league anymore. Because if they want to get that butthurt about it, then they're not the right people to run a league anyway. And that's just a fact. The facts are, I'm new to this, but I've raced in real life. I've watched tracks be ran. I might be new to the online league, but I know what an actual organization looks like, and that is not what this is. It is absolutely unacceptable, some of the things that I have witnessed. Yeti, I'm just going to say it too, man. I hate just name dropping somebody. That's not something that I do very often. But the facts are, you've done a horrible job. Absolutely horrible. You are the type of person that when you get power, you show how bad you are. You are so unprofessional. You are an admin to a very, very impressive league. UTLR has the opportunity to be something special. And this is to all you other admins out there that's in UTLR. You guys ain't perfect. I'm not perfect. We all do some mistakes. But that guy is running you to the freaking dirt. Going out on a public chat, I'm not going to say any messages because I promise you I'm not going to use that sort of content. The facts are private chats are private chats. We're going to leave it that way, but it is there for everybody to see. And saying the things that you are, Yeti, is absolutely unacceptable. It's very unprofessional. And the way that things have been organized so far is absolutely insane. Now, with that being said, yesterday in the race, okay? I get it. You're admins, you can make the decisions. But we got to be fair about stuff here. And there were some things I did not like. I don't care how you try to justify it by putting pretty words. That's like having a burnt Christmas tree that a dog shit on and putting tinsel around it and saying Merry Christmas. I don't care how pretty you try to make it. It's still a burnt shit covered Christmas tree and it ain't right. Ducky, what's your thoughts? Well, tell everybody what happened from your perspective. What have you heard?
Essentially, there was a caution at the end of the stage. People got a lap down. More importantly, admin went a lap down. And then we're going to call it a glitch because somebody didn't pit. No, the rule is if the leader stays out, no one gets the waiver out. So I don't care if you call it a glitch. You're just covering your own butt to get back on the lead lap. It's not cool. And we all know it. And then you just give everyone their lap back. So if it's later on down the line and I'm in a race and I'm a lap down, I'm going to just go ahead and take my lap back, to be honest, because you're just going to do it for everybody.
Yeah,
And
why
that's
not?
not cool. Because if that would have been me or you in that situation, well, I was going to take the waiver round, but the leader stayed out. Okay, I don't know what to do about that, bud. Sorry, you're back there.
Yep.
But because we're admin, we're going to use our power and go ahead and get back on the lead lap. And I have a ton of respect for LRS, SP, but I don't know what it is. I don't know who in the admin team is coming up with half the crap that's going on, but it's not fun anymore.
No.
You've took the fun out and you've made it to where everything benefits you guys.
I mean, honestly, every race to me seems more like a soap drama. I feel like we should be on Days of Our Lives and we're just playing video games. That's all it really feels like. It's like every race is just an opportunity to see what kind of drama can get stirred up. It's
I mean, you got
absolutely
a rule book that's thicker than,
Ron Jeremy.
yeah, pretty much, and just it only pertains to certain people and it only pertains to certain situations. It's not 100% all the time. It's just whenever you decide.
Yeah. And the facts are, I get maybe where they tried to come from, but I don't care. Because the facts are, like you said, if it was you and I in that situation, it would be, well, sorry, boys, we can't control that. We're sorry. That's just how it happened. You know, you forgot the pit, chug a lug, you didn't click a button, whatever happened. I don't
I
know.
literally
But
lost
there's
a
no,
championship over it. I've
yeah,
literally lost a championship over it. I didn't get to get my laps back, and that was in the mole era. But like y'all have done it the same way, and then now magically because it's one of you guys, it doesn't matter.
yeah. And plus, we went green. We didn't even do the one lap, nothing. It's just all of a sudden, caution at the line, boys. And we're just like, what is going
Well,
on?
to their, I think there was a caution
But there's a one lap minimum.
only if it's during the first and second stage. This was at the start of stage 3, so there is a caution.
I think it was the start of stage 2.
No, this was stage 3.
Was it stage 3? May have been. Okay, fair enough then. I can take that. See, I can acknowledge when I'm wrong. The administration, for some reason, right now can't. But that's okay. That's okay. Fair enough. But still, I agree with where you're coming from. You've lost a championship over before, and I've listened to a lot of people these first few races. Little things happen to them. We're learning. It's figuring it out. Sorry this happened. Tough break. Maybe next time.
I mean, I
But
get
one more
learning
thing.
and stuff, but like you've been in this position pretty much the whole time, and now, and all of a sudden, now you're wanting to change stuff up to benefit you. You've never done it before, but the minute we get one new admin in, then it's like, oh, we gotta blah, 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 blah. Well, no, eat it like a man. Man up, drive your car, do better.
Yeah. And I'm just going to tell you my opinion on this, and I firmly believe this. This is not heat of the moment. This is something I've thought about for the last week, and it's just something that I truly think is how it should be. There is no reason there should be a whole team full of admins. All the admins should not be on the same race team. That should not be allowed. Now you tell me how. Yeah, I don't. I'm not. Listen, I don't care if it's SPL or else Yeti. I don't care. I don't care who you are. It could be Jeff Gordon. It could be Tony Stewart. It could be Ricky Rudd. It could be Ron Jeremy on the team. I mean, heck, it could be. You can go get Fandango. Anyway, you can get any of them on a team. You put them all on the same team, and you're going to tell me they're not going to try to help themselves and take care of themselves and favor themselves and be able to protect themselves a little bit better and have a little bit of favoritism on themselves? No, no, no.
I mean,
That
that part,
cannot be the case.
that part don't even bother me as much as just be honest. Do the rule book. You're not doing what the rules are. You've bent them for certain situations. And then I see, like last night in chat, how one guy's trying to say, hey, I had a whole half a lane here. And then you just dismiss it and say, that's not true because I say so. It's not cool. It's not how it should be ran. I think you've got the wrong people in power. But honestly, my opinion is I think you should vote for who you are putting in power as a whole league, and they should get a 2-season term, and then they're done.
I won't even go that route. I think it should be more like the NFL. I think that each owner of every team should be on a board. It should be the owner's organization. Then you should have the owner, which is Alex. He is the unquestioned owner. But you
But
take
we
the
have
owners of
that.
every team.
We have that, but we're
But
not going to
take
be
out the
heard.
administration. Cut them
Yeah,
out.
I mean that's great, but we're not going to be heard. Right now, we have an owner who can't even be an owner because he is suspended and he's under probation. And then you've got people just running it the way they want to run it, and it's not right.
But I will say, to be fair too, and the administration does do some things that is okay. They gave Alex the penalty when he went below the 2 red lines. We hit on that a lot. Alex definitely says things that maybe he shouldn't say too. We all do. You know, it does happen, but it shouldn't be happening in the main chat. That's when everybody can see. If you're in your own private team chat and it's going on, okay. That's your team. You know, you got to air it out, do this thing. But when you're being so unprofessional to go into public chat and do stuff, it's absolutely unacceptable. Somebody has to
And
show
when an
who
admin
has power.
like you say, when an admin talks to a driver, they should not be cussing them.
No, 100% not.
It
No.
shouldn't be. No, it's just I have a problem with it, and I'm asking for change. That's what this is. This isn't me saying you need to get out now. You need to da da da. No, I'm asking you to change some stuff. I need you to look in the mirror, look inwards, ask yourself the real questions. Is lasagna just spaghetti cake?
Lasagna
And
is totally spaghetti cake.
that's what I mean. I'm in agreement. I think so. Those
Yeah.
are the real questions, but you need to literally look inwards and make sure you're doing the right thing. And I don't feel like they are. I see it one way right now.
Yeah. And I agree. And I'm not sitting here asking for somebody's head to be taken off and be cut out. I'm not trying to take someone's title away from them, make someone lose their job. I'm not trying to get us removed from the league, remove our coverage from the league, because I want to cover this league. I want to put a good spotlight on them. I want to drive in this league, and I want to see it succeed. Because the facts are, this show only grows with the growth of our leagues. Coming on here doing this kind of content is not what we want to do. But again, if you give us food poisoning, it's our job to come on here and say you probably shouldn't eat there.
I agree. And then to the drivers, I don't think the drivers have done terrible. I mean, there's a few of you that have done just boneheaded stuff, but that's something that can be fixed. That's nothing to complain about.
Yeah. And you know what the sad part is? And this is the part that upsets me probably the most. We are 15 minutes into this show, 14 minutes, 30 seconds right now. And all we have been able to talk about is the administration. We can't focus on the racing. We can't talk about what drivers have had success because everything is on the administration. They make such a big show about everything. It's sad that we haven't been able to focus on the actual victors. At this point, I don't even know who won the Daytona races anymore. It's such afterthoughts because the administration stories are so big.
Yeah, I mean that's true. I will say congratulations to Dusty for last night's win. It's a good job.
Didn't know he won. Good job. I was there. I still didn't know he won.
I was there for most of it. Then a pipe sprung a leak, and I had to get my daughter. So
So you got a radiator leak and started overheating. I got you.
yeah, she's burning up. I
And
know Jay McNeil. I'm not wasting any more time on admin. They need to figure it
let's
out.
go.
We've said that. McNeil, congratulations on your ARCA win. Good job. Xfinity, who won?
I don't think they've raced yet.
This is for Daytona. I
Oh,
just gave
I
props.
already told you I don't remember who won. At one point I knew, but again, everything just got overshadowed in my mind. So I don't know who won Xfinity.
Well, let me look for you.
Yeah, that works. That's a good idea. But again, definitely glad we're being able to move forward a little bit and put a little bit of light on the drivers. Because at the end of the day, guys, whether you're somebody who likes to watch or you're in administration, you have nothing to watch or administrate if you don't have your drivers. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. But while Ducky is getting the results together for us and finding out who won the Xfinity race, I do want to point out that the on-track performance of UTLR has gotten a lot better since the Caution 350. Everything has been a lot more impressive. The driving has been good. It's been cleaning up. There's been a few drivers here and there. It's been a problem, but
They
that's
took out
anywhere.
the automatic cautions. It helps out.
It does. I know in the ARCA race they were still on, but I think they were on light or easy. That may have just been a mistake on the administrator for that race, though.
Yeah, but LRS, congratulations on your National Series win last week. Good for you. Clater, your dog's favorite driver, Cup Series win last week.
Yeah! Hoo, 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 hoo. I'll bark for her because she's in her
And
cage making the
then
show.
SR1 bad. Good job on your win in trucks last week.
Good job, Senor.
So overall, good racing. Just I think administration needs a little kick in the butt, but who knows? They might think we're wrong and do nothing. That's fine.
If that's what they do, that's their decision. And whether we're right, they're wrong, we're wrong. The viewers and the drivers will ultimately decide whether their league grows or diminishes. That will be up to the decisions that are made at this point.
Yeah.
And I
And
do
again, not hating
promise.
on UTLR. I want it to thrive. I've been there forever. I love it. I want it to do good. I just think some people got to look in the mirror.
I do too. And no matter what their decision is, whether it's to be strict or whether it's to be soft, consistency and professionalism is the big things here. You can make a mistake, but be professional about it. You can make a controversial decision, but be professional about it. Whenever you just understand that when you're in a position of power, you are in the eyes of everybody. Everybody is watching you and everybody is judging you. That may not matter to you, not to your person. It's not going to affect your daily life, but understand that it should matter to you from your administrative role and where you want to get to. You will make it on the naughty list if you are not nice to people.
Ain't that the
But
truth?
I do want to say that going forward, no matter the mistakes they make, hopefully we won't have to spend 15 minutes on those conversations. I do want to focus more on the drivers. I do want to put a brighter light on the league. But today, it just had to be said. It's at a boiling point. It's to the point to where we don't know how to go out here and put on a show without just telling you the truth and getting it off our back. The facts are the fire is burning, and we don't want to get burnt. So if we were going to come out here and do the show today, we just had to get this one done. We had to take the fire extinguisher, put it out a little bit. Administration, UTLR, you do you. Drivers, keep doing you guys. The racing's getting better. It's looking more impressive. I know the Cup Series races tonight, so we'll go ahead and talk about that here just for a hot second. Ducky, obviously you're competing in the Cup race tonight. Who do you think is going to be the favorites? What are you expecting? Do you think it's going to be like the Truck Series last night?
It'll be faster than trucks last night. A lot more bigger runs. Maybe we can get the outside to work. Outside didn't really work at all for what time I was in there. Dusty, hard to beat. I'm sure Garage will find his way up there. LRS, SP, I'm sure they'll find their way. I'm going to try to do something. I don't think I can win. Just based off, I probably have no help. So, and especially after making this, I probably have no help. And
To be
that's
fair,
fine.
this ain't going live till tomorrow.
I know, but still. I still guarantee you I probably get turned or something.
I
Should be a good race,
think a
though.
lot of people underestimate how difficult it can be for someone like yourself or even myself to come on here and tell the truth. Because the facts are, you have to watch your rear bumper and you're starting to think you're not going to have help on the track because you're the one that's speaking out and trying to make things better. Hopefully people understand that and can actually be professional and mature about it.
Well, luckily, I only have to worry about them at plate races. Everywhere else, I'm just going to get the belt out.
Well, that's fair enough. And plate races are about over in UTLR, at least for a little while. So we'll see how that goes. Definitely look forward to seeing how tonight's race goes. Obviously, I'm not in it. I'm not a qualified Cup Series driver in UTLR, so I will not be out there. I'll be chilling out, relaxing, just chilling all cool, shooting some b-ball, I suppose. But, guys, I think that has pretty much got us through the UTLR segment. Definitely look forward to broader segments in the future, a little bit better vibes. Hate to go out here and say what we've said, but I love to say it at the same time because I feel a lot better. I feel good about putting this show out now. So we do want to thank you all for tuning in to the Lagging Legends Racing Network. Right around the corner, we're going to take a left turn and we're going to go into NVRA content. So let's get ready to buckle up and check out that side of the league racing. Welcome back to the Lagging Legends Racing Network, and welcome to NVRA content on the Speed Report. NVRA is presented by Over the Wall Racing Diecast. That will be Ron Ferguson Jr. going live every Saturday and Sunday on NASCAR Adrenaline Rush auctions. You should get out there and check that out because it's Christmas season and you got just enough time to buy you a nice racing diecast for you, your family, for your workmate, for your neighbor. Heck, you can even buy me one if you want to. Now, going in.
And that's Ducky approved.
Oh, that's pretty good stuff there. Now, going into NVRA, obviously we're a little bit behind. We got to catch up. We got to do a little bit of look back at old Coda. We got to look back at old Kansas. And then we got to look back at our most recent race in North Wilkesboro. But to go through all of that and get us on a little bit of a tunnel vision on the same line, I think it's time to go to the pond here on the Lagging Legends Racing Network and go ahead and dive on in to Ducky's Deep Dives. All right, so that'll give us the break in.
duck is something.
Well, I think it's pretty much a mirror of the host. I think the host is something too of Ducky's Deep Dives.
Oh, you know it. All right, so
Hey, duck, 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 duck. You got a little something, something on your beard over there, brother. There you go. Now you're a good little ducky.
you're going to edit that, right?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm hungry. It's a little later. Sorry.
That's great.
All right. We're going to condense stuff down here. So, Coda, 2 thumbs up. Deport, you showed up. You did something. Good second place finish, buddy. Good second place finish. Great job. You're off the milk carton. Can't believe it.
Right. I thought Heathen was on the milk carton.
We'll get to that. And then I guess if I had 2 thumbs down, it's to everybody but Clater and Deport, because y'all let me finish 3rd at a road course. What was y'all thinking? That's more points for me. I'm eating them. Literally eating all these points. You ain't gonna catch me like that. Didn't I tell y'all better? Come on now. Come on now. Now, we're going to give 2 mega thumbs up to somebody. That man is Mr. Brad. Big Bad Brad. Big Bad Brad is now tied for season wins with me at 2. He has won 2 in a row. Kansas and North Wilkesboro. Brad, you came out of nowhere. That man's practicing. That man's putting in the work. That man wants it. That man's getting it. I'm a little nervous. That man, he fast.
He's definitely been really fast lately, and me chasing his bumper at North Wilkesboro, that guy had something special there. Kansas, I wasn't quite in contention. I had a good car, but man, Brad has been doing really good. Definitely just wanted to jump on into the pond, dive a little bit in there, because I just got to say, Brad, you've been super impressive, my guy. Super impressive.
It was like me and Clater was 1-2, and then it shifted to Rev and Brad 1-2, and Brad being 1, Rev being 2. They're showing up. They're doing what they need to do. They've had very consistent cars. 2 thumbs down to me at Kansas. I had a 4th place finish and just tried too hard and wrecked it. I still got 7th.
I think I'm going to go ahead and jump on in here too, real quick. Ducky has forever been known as the Kansas Magician. This guy has knew how to win Kansas everywhere he's went. But yeah, man, you just didn't have the fastest car that night, and you made a mistake on the last lap, which did enable your boy Doc Nares to get a top 5, though.
Yeah, no, that was. I'm not afraid to give myself 2 thumbs down. That was bad, but if that's my worst, then I'm doing okay, doing all right. Yeah, I mean, Coda, it was a road course. It wasn't the most exciting racing. I'll give it a C plus. Clater did break through. He got his win. That's awesome. I mean, it's road course racing. You have your ringers, and then you have the people who are trying to figure it out. You were gone that day because you had a birthday and went to watch, I don't know, some team lose
We played competitively.
for 3 quarters,
At least it was the last 3 quarters.
I guess. But so everybody wish Doc a happy late birthday. Big 3-0, just like your boy Ducky.
Yeah, we're
Um,
old over here in the Lagging Legends Racing Network.
we're getting there. We are getting there. But no, Clater did a phenomenal job. He dominated the day. That's something I haven't been able to do, is dominate the whole day. I think he was the first one to win stage 1, 2 race. So that's awesome. He was just on rails. Nobody, we had nothing. So, I mean, hey, we did what we could, but that man's got it. Kansas, Rev would start out, he would go, then he fall back, and then here comes Brad. I thought it was a great race, exciting, a lot of passing, a lot of coming from the back to the front from me like 4 times. You wouldn't know nothing about that, though, would you?
No, 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 I wouldn't.
He wouldn't know why I was back there at all.
No, I don't have a clue. I can't even imagine. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, for Kansas, for me, I mean, feel free. I know you wasn't at Coda, but I mean, B plus. I thought it was exciting. I mean, we didn't have like a fantastic finish, but like we didn't have many cautions at all. And then it was a good battle from what I was watching. Heathen got a top 3, 2 thumbs up there at Kansas. Good for you, Heathen. Off the milk
Where did
carton.
that
Off
come
the milk
from?
carton. Finally, that boy did something. Your thoughts at Kansas?
I mean, I just gotta go ahead and just reiterate, where did that come from? Heathen was absolutely scooting. There is a world to where if there was 25 more laps, that dude might have went from the milk carton to victory lane. He was that fast. So congratulations to Heathen on his performance at Kansas. Kansas was a lot of fun. For me, it was a little bit more on the frustrating side. I just didn't have that front running car. I knew I didn't have it. I couldn't keep up. It's like Ducky was saying that so far it started off the Ducky Clater season. It was Ducky Ducky. Then Clater got the big win, and we was like, oh, it's going to be interesting. Who's got it? And then Brad and Rev has absolutely flipped this thing completely upside down. Their performance lately has been unreal. But there is another driver that's low key been very consistent and has been up front, and that's been Meso, man. Meso has been very consistent. Has he always been the flashiest? No. Has he, always been top 3? No. But you look at them point standings, guys, Meso's actually ahead of Rev.
What?
I'm just saying it's surprising because when we look at everything, it's been Rev, it's been Brad, it's been Clater, it's been Ducky. Now Rev did have that thumbs down moment at Coda because that dude was fast, but apparently he went barrel racing or something, went barrel rolling. I don't know what happened there. Still don't understand what happened there, but somehow he came out of the pits and flipped his car. How did you do that? I don't know. But whenever we look at oh, is your watch broke?
It's telling me something. It's ticking. It's whoop ass o'clock, and it starts back this week.
Oh, we got Ducky saying he's going to go in and win Talladega. Ooh, that's
I
going to be
mean, hey,
interesting.
I think I got a good shot.
Yeah, but before we get to Talladega, we do need to talk a little bit about North Wilkesboro because the NVRA camp presented by Over the Wall Racing Diecast again, guys. Go check out Ron Ferguson Jr. Seriously, do yourself a favor this holiday season.
Dawn,
Dawn, Dawn. Did I say
Don, da,
Ron?
don, 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 don.
Gosh, I'm just so excited. It really, I've watched him live like 3 or 4 times. Freaking awesome. He
He's
does
great.
such a good job. I mean,
Such a
really, like
great job.
watching that guy is amazing. He does charity stuff. Everything he's doing is absolutely incredible. So definitely want to make sure I just give him the shout out. Sorry, not Ron. Don. I thought I said Don, but I just got tongue tied.
He's only confused because we work with Iran, and he.
It's so
So
true. It's so true.
yeah.
But I do got to talk about NVRA North Wilkesboro. Guys,
Do you hear that?
I hear it.
That's the sound of
Mm,
no cautions.
zero.
It's completely possible.
I wouldn't have believed it coming into it. I really would not have believed it. You tell me that we go 125 laps at North Wilkesboro, no cautions.
Not a not a one. You know why?
Why's that, my guy?
I just feel like the group knows. what they're doing, and we didn't have a lot. Like, we had like 14,
Yeah, 14
but it
drivers.
wasn't like 30, you know? And everybody drove with a good head. Like,
They did.
everybody was just, for the racing aspect and all that, I give it an A. The only thing that could have made it an A plus was just closer racing. But, Ducky decided to stay out 30 more laps for some reason.
That was a peculiar decision. I will open say that was a very peculiar decision.
I thought I could have made it up, and that's when strategy comes in, guys, because I went from a third place to a fourth place real quick.
Yeah, but I promise you, the guy that got his first career podium definitely appreciates that.
Yeah, 2 thumbs up. Doc Nanners, top 3, baby.
I did it. I did it.
He got the bronze. He didn't think he could, but he can.
Look, I'm just going to be straight up with you, and I am going to take about a minute to talk about myself because I don't do it very often, and I'll go deeper into it in the Doc's Diary segment. But that top 3 really did feel like a breaking out moment for me. Not in terms of I'm saying I'm going to win, because the facts are you guys are fast, but it's what I needed, like justification within myself. So far, I've gotten a few top 5s, but every single one of them to this point has happened because of late race caution or something happened to enable me to wiggle back into it. I've had the speed, but I've made the mistakes. At North Wilkesboro, I finally didn't make the mistake. I had good speed. Top 5 was a lock, and due to me making the proper decision, not staying out another 30 laps, I was able to get a lot of track position on you. I don't know who was faster at the end. I really don't, but I know I was catching Rev, and I think I had something for the win if I ever had a caution. But that was what I needed, and I'm starting to realize within myself that I've got to go from I can't win to maybe I can, because it's
Yeah.
going to have to start mentally. I get that. I've been a little
If,
too afraid of disappointing myself to the point where I've only disappointed myself by not believing in
yeah,
myself.
if you don't believe in you, no one will believe in you, brother. I mean, I will, but
But yeah, I'm definitely very happy to get that podium. But I do got to say, it kind of sucks to finally get that first podium on a 0 stage race to where I didn't make up many points.
take them where you get them, brother. Take them where you get them.
100%. Right now, I'm 34 points above the cut line, and I've had a blown engine and missed a race. So I think your boy Doc's doing pretty good so far, considering everything.
I would say so. I would say he's doing really well.
But I'll stop now.
You're fine. But yeah, North Wilkesboro, great racing. Just yeah, I don't really have much else to say other than 0 cautions, green to green, green to checkered. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
it's just impressive, man. But before we can wrap it up, I do want to go through the NVRA points, talk a little bit about those, because it is really interesting right now. NVRA has anywhere from 12 to say 16 drivers any given week.
Mm-hmm.
And the facts are, every single one of them has the potential and the talent to make the playoffs. Right
I'm bringing
now,
with you with me to eat chicken.
hey, well, that's some inside scoop stuff right there. Right now, Ducky is 106 points above the cut line, first place in points. Ducky's got a pretty solid lead over Clater right now. Clater just did not have the best race at North Wilkesboro, and we just got to see if he can bounce back. Right now, Ducky's beating Clater by about 37 points, so definitely getting off to a little bit of a lead there. Brad's coming in at third in points. He's just behind Clater, 12 points behind him. And then this is what I was talking about earlier. Fourth in points. Only 15 points back of Brad. So one good performance or one bad performance for Brad is Meso. The dude is right there. He's fighting, scratching. And then Rev, he's on the point board as Wendy, so we'll go ahead and say that in case anyone goes to the NVRA and looks at that and gets confused. He is fifth in points. That's rounding out your top 5. 6 is going to be, the tried and the true, the veteran. It's going to be Ardeni. The dude's right outside that mark. He's 4 points out of the top 5. and he is tied with Doc Nanners. So we're both going to be in that same spot. We're just on the outside looking into the top 5, but we're both pretty good in the top 10, but not as good as we want to be, I'm sure. Flash, man, that guy's just had a little bit of a rough season. Had a good car at Richmond. Definitely got to give him that. He was definitely good at Richmond, but so far he's yet to put it all together, and he's sitting 34 points, tied with me and Denny. Tied with me and Denny's no shame, but I think he wants to do a little bit better. I just feel like he could be a top 5 in the points, and I expect him to improve throughout the season for sure. D-Port Eddie will be 9th place in points. He's 32 points to the good, so all 5th through 9th is only 6 points separated right now. That is how competitive this league is. The top has been shifting, but Ducky's been the most consistent. Has got them points leads. Drake is rounding out our top 10. He's barely in. He's got 16 points over the cut line over Evie. And then right behind is the guy that was on the milk carton, but now he's back. It's going to be Heathen. Heathen and Evie both have some work to do to get back into playoff contention, but they can both definitely get it done. On the outside looking in, still not too far out, but it's early, but it's also not. We're about halfway through the season, so we got to start thinking about this. Goon and Outlaws round out your top 14, and that's where the points stop. There's more drivers that race, but that's going to be where the points are going to end at right now unless more positions become necessary to show and, relevant. But right now, Goon, Outlaw, they're both on the outside. Goon's 23 out, Outlaw's 30 out. I look forward to seeing what happens there. It's a really interesting cut line. Drake is actually running in the Brad Miller Developmental Series. He won last week at Kansas, so congratulations there, Drake. Definitely proud of you on that, man. You and I was racing pretty hard. You passed me towards the end, and you took a clean win, so congratulations. Last week at North Wilkesboro, that was me. So grateful, thankful. That started my momentum to the top 3, gave me a little bit of confidence, so I do appreciate that. But me and Drake raced hard, man. And that dude right there is somebody, I'm telling you, he might be 10th in points, but you need to watch him. He's putting in some serious time. Ducky, going through them points, is there any of them that caught your eye? Anything that stands out? Any predictions? What are you thinking about the points right now?
Keep the points lead.
You got a pretty good grasp on it right now, dude.
Do what I can to stay out in front and put myself in the right position, but it'll all reset soon enough. Just I want to go out there and win the regular season and the playoff. I want to be a champion, so got to do what I got to do to win it.
Absolutely, man. And Talladega is going to be an interesting one because I think we all know how super speedways can go. You can go in with a 30-point lead, have a little bit of bad luck, and somehow leave with a 0-point lead. Or you can go in with a 30-point lead and leave with a 60. Who has a clue? Talladega NVRA is going to be interesting. Definitely look forward to that. Caution free at North Wilkesboro. That gives me some hope that there's going to be some clean drafting at Talladega. We'll get into more of that as we get a little bit closer to the show and we go into the NVRA, presented by Over the Wall Racing Diecast pre-show. Guys, as for today, this has been the Lagging Legends Racing Network. This has been the Speed Report, and we want to thank you so much for tuning in and watching again. Sorry for the delay. Hopefully you understand. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that like button. It don't hurt you. Hit that follow, subscribe button. Trust me, it don't hurt you. It helps us a lot. We appreciate you. Feel free to go into the comments, say what you want. You can talk about how dumb we are, or you can just think you can talk about how right we are. However how you feel, let us know. We want to incorporate your comments to the show. But as for today, again, we appreciate you tuning in, and Nanners out.
Thank you.